Welcome back, everyone. It is Monday, and we are diving into some very important things this morning and the following days to come. I want to start talking about some things that are going to free your mind and to allow you and all of us to become the best version, the best king that we can for those that are around us. And this will open up a lot of connections for you. So we want to talk about what forgiveness does and how forgiveness is going to free your mind and how it's going to allow you to make connections with those that are around you. So when we refuse to forgive people, we hold on to grudges and feelings of doubt, feelings of just nasty feelings towards people. And this is something that we really need to get away from in order to make great connections and to understand who that person is that we might be having those grudges against. And this can actually help you make a better connection, perhaps even a new one with them. And then in the long run, you'll have a better relationship with this person. But first, if somebody does something to you, it could be the smallest thing, it could be the biggest thing, it could be just somebody doesn't listen to what you're saying. This can create a grudge, or it could be like a partner who goes out and sleeps with somebody else, cheats on you, whatever it is. And I understand how difficult that can be to deal with because I've had that situation happen to me in the past as well. So I do understand that it is difficult, but there's only one way to be able to move on from that, and that's to actually forgive them. And I mean truly forgive them. That's not just say, hey, I forgive you for doing this, yada, 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 because that's what a lot of us do. But in our minds and our soul, we're not actually forgiving them. We're just saying it to sound good. So to truly forgive somebody, is to understand what they did. Yes, it was wrong, but you're going to free yourself from it. Okay. And so this forgiveness thing, it isn't actually for them, it's for you. And what's going to happen is when you truly forgive them, you're going to allow your mind to open up and be able to start looking at facts, be able to see the scenario for what it is. And when you do that, then you're able to start actually making decisive decisions instead of decisions based on emotions, because quite frankly, emotions will just throw our mind all over the fucking place. And when we live in our emotions, it's pretty much impossible to make good decisions. All right. So we want to free our mind first and start looking at facts. The second thing that it's going to do, and this is a very interesting one, is it's going to free your physical health. All right. So this means that it's going to drop your blood pressure. It's going to give you better heart health. And I'm sure everybody knows when you get angry towards somebody, you become very tense, right? And what that's doing is one, it's spiking your blood pressure, and then it's tensing your muscles. And when your muscles get tense, you just go into this like fight mode, and that does some mental stuff to you as well. It's triggering all these things in your mind. All right. So it actually helps your physical health as well, and will help you to become more open to what's going on around you. Um, it'll create a sense of, like I said, being free, and you'll be able to just kind of go through life understanding what's going on, forgiving, not forgetting, but forgiving, and then moving on from the scenario. And then you're going to be able to make better connections with people. So it's very interesting that people around you, all right, and as kings, this is what we want. We want better connections, right? Because that's how you build a kingdom, is to have good connections with individuals. If you don't have good connections, then quite frankly, you're not going to have a very good kingdom, and people aren't going to look at you as a leader because they can see right through you. They can see what those feelings of hatred are, just by the way that you talk to them, the way that you walk around them, We give off this vibe. I don't know how many people believe in vibes, but I do. And it's just the way that we act around them. And everybody is able to notice that. So if you've ever gone through a day where you're just really down and, not having feelings of, let's say, happiness, have you ever noticed how individuals will act around you versus a day where things seem to be going just like super super well, and all these doors open up in front of you? Okay, but so what we want to do is we want to keep these doors opening all the time, right? Whether it's a good day or a bad day, we still want these doors to open in front of us, because if we're having a bad day, we may miss a door that we need to have open for us. We may miss a connection with somebody that we actually need to have to build the life that we want. So we don't want to be missing out on these opportunities to make these connections with people and to build these really good relationships. And this is just a side note. Sometimes you're only going to get one chance. I mean, it just does. It happens where you only get one chance, and once it's gone, it's gone. You're not going to be able to get it back again. It's the same thing as you can't get your time back. All right. So these are things that we need to remember constantly, is that we need to have an open mind and to really be understanding people. And when they do something wrong, to truly forgive them, let go of this bondage that we have holding us back. That way we're able to make that better connection with them, and they can see it, they can feel it, we can feel it. And that's kind of just how we create a peaceful world within the world that we live in. I mean, it's very, very open, and you can just see it in the world where everybody's just, they refuse to forgive people because whatever reason it is. I couldn't even tell you because I don't know them, and quite frankly, I'm just not going to get into that. But for us, we are going to forgive those who wrong us, and we are going to look at facts, and from the facts we are going to build boundaries, and we are going to build better connections, better relationships with those and everyone that we come with. And this will open up more doors for you to a better life. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Send me some comments. I want to hear what you guys think about my videos. Like and share with those that you think would like it. Y'all have a blessed day.